So, Eyebolt, help me out. I thought you got banned from RPG Limit Break. How did you get on comms?
Yeah, well, so being banned from RPG Limit Break chat is different than being on comms, okay? There's a difference.
Oh,
I kind of got a second chance here.
did they not figure out that you can't type in the channel, so they probably shouldn't put you on I mean, hi! Hello! Good evening! Kick back, relax. Don't worry, I'm just picking on Tybolt. Yeah, it's another day that ends in Y. Welcome to Free Enterprise After Dark. I'm Martin, in case you can't figure that out. That's my name right there. Tybolt, he's
I'm here.
Tybolt. We have Beauty and Discovery doing tracking. We have Scar probably setting something on fire in the background, but it's fine. And an Edward Hero. So let's get it out of the way. Hi, Tybolt.
Hi.
How you doing?
Doing all right.
Good.
Everybody's favorite character.
Hey, you know, as weird as this sounds, this is probably my favorite character on this flag set for a hero.
Really?
Because nobody likes him and I know how to run him.
Yeah, well, okay.
Yeah. So this is one that people are like, oh, it's an Edward. And, you know, we get it. Look, it's like Kane or Edge, just without being the useful part. He's fast. He's really fast. So things are going to get weird when Ed starts getting levels. But, you know, that's why we're here. We got to see how these two navigate. And, you know, Fleury beat Narrowcad to go 1-0. Joe took out Pancras.
Yeah, that's...
to be 1-0. So this is going to be a race.
Yeah, it is. I mean, let's take a look at our objectives here real quick. I mean, we've got the standard forge that's always in the Zemus zone. But other ones, we've got Package, Zot, Super Cannon, Sealed Cave, King Spot, and then the White Spear and Crystal Sword. So is Moon going to be haunted in this seed?
Well, I'm more looking at the speed of some of these spots. Like Sealed Cave and the King, they're not slow. And you don't get the luxury of anchoring against those spots. So depending on what's there, those two spots could get really mean really fast.
Yeah.
And I'm here for it because it's Edward. And, well, short of lying on the ground, he probably has one other use, but it involves a spoon.
I mean, the other thing you have to think about within this flag set, we have no cursed rings, so we can't really slow him down.
No. Funny enough, we can make him well, okay, we can slow him down. We'll get to that part later. We can make him faster. Faster is easy. Slower is a problem.
Yeah. Because there's an easy way to make him slower, and then there's the get lucky forehead way.
Yeah. So a lot of this probably is going to come down to their second character. You know, who waltzes out next to Edward, you know. Probably more who gets kicked down the stairs this left. Hey, go pair up with the bard. It's your turn today. I don't wanna. Too bad. It's Friday. It's your turn.
Who would you want to partner with Eddie here?
Yeah. You want someone fast. You want a Kane. You want an Edge. Or you want a Dancing Dagger. You know, any part of, you know, that combination will work just fine. But yeah, you need something because Edward's not gonna do a lot early on. But here we go.
Yeah.
Zoom, we're off. Okay. Who's on detail today?
Oh,
well,
Rosa.
You know.
Yeah. And it's not working.
Oh. Hey, neat. Here,
no.
have an objective. Good luck getting there.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Eddie's fast. We just need to find a heroine rope. Eddie may not be able to wield it, but we can definitely stick it on that Rosa.
Well, a lot. So, you know, for those of us that play the game, which, you know, a lot of you play the game, the characters kind of determine your looting habit on this. Like, you look at Edward, you look at Rosa, you look at the treasure settings in this flag set. Like, you're trying to find a Dancing Dagger. Preferably without shopping for one, but you want to find a Dancing Dagger.
Mm-hmm.
So, Watery Pass, Damsian Basement, some of the chests in Antlion, you know, any of those just hit something.
Yeah, we got low rolls on our characters here.
Yeah, unfortunately we didn't we didn't start with one, the holy grail of starts.
Mm-hmm.
So that's okay. Ooh, Power Staff.
Yeah, we got
that's useful. It's a Quiet Kid.
Ooh, quack kid.
It's a quack kid. You know, we saw this opener from Joe last time.
Yeah, this kind of reminds me of the original like looting that we used to do
Right?
way back when. Like it was
Yeah.
you landed in Baron and you looted the town front and
Yeah. Like
back.
pre-ZZ 3 days of like, yeah,
Oh,
back at Baron. I mean, heck, I used to go in the water and loot the 2 in the pond there. So, you know, hey.
that's going deep into that.
Hey, you know, sometimes it'd be that way.
We found a Thunder Claw, so we don't have to spend $5,000 on that. It's always nice. Nothing grand in the shop. Maybe picking up some bombs.
Nothing great. Nothing great. Some functional items. I mean, a power staff probably can get you through a few of the early game stuff with Rosa. I mean, she just don't berserk who you're hitting with the staff, and everything is fine.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to do that.
That never happens. So, ever.
Well,
Spoilers. Okay, it happens all the time.
Yeah, it's fine. Just make your enemy do anything but spells. It's not like they get an extra damage boost.
Nah.
That's fine.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm curious to see, like, from what we've seen so far of them opening boxes.
Gear for everybody else.
Do you go shop? Are you in the I need a dancing dagger for Edward, or this is going to be really slow? Like, is that the route you go?
I'm more of partial, and this is just me. With the amount of gear we've gotten that's spread around between the different characters, we've got Earthhammer, we've got some Ice Brands, we've got swords. I'm more partial to checking the Hobbs character and seeing who's there. Just like a Sid's there or Kane's there, we can get through that fight by just equipping them with some of the stuff we found.
Yeah, that's fair.
Fairly easy boss that we might be able to get to picking up those bombs, or with the Thor Rages we start off with. And hope it's...
Well, let's see if you're right. Spoilers, you're not right.
No.
Matter of fact, not only are you wrong, you are really wrong. So, that's 1 of 5 bosses. 3 of them you really don't want to see here right now.
Well... yeah, you don't want to see D-looters here. Ogo would be okay.
Well, you have white arrows with aim, so you have a way through D-looters. So that is the problem one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because this count comes out, and boy, does it fly. So
how
500 damage, though. Goodness, Rosa. Somebody ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner today. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, well, we've got a ninja hat, black belt, and that bonk staff, so we're giving her, what, an extra 20 or so? What? No, 18. 18 strength. Forget the numbers there. Don't do math on stream. It's a bad idea.
Well, it's also Friday night. I mean, we shouldn't be doing math, period, so... So yeah, here we go. Dead. Yep. See, that's how Plague usually goes at Hobbs.
Yeah, can Joe run enough to be able to get this life potion up?
Because we all have this. Yep. See, now this, I don't blame him. Not for a second. Like, you need more damage.
Ooh, Fleury doing something spicy. You're looking to go to Eblin here. Spark some Sammy arrows, Sammy bow maybe.
Well, you know Rydia's in the seat now, so Bahamut is like, okay, yay. I mean, you have to get the Rydia, which is important, but that's a future problem, so fine.
Yeah, just knowing who you're playing. Joe is through.
Joe is through. Very nice. You know, Joe on the fight? Joe offed Rydia and then brought her back and then started playing Life Potion Roulette. That's what gave him the time to get through that.
And with the fact that she starts at 30 HP, she's super easy to just sit there and knock down with just about anybody.
Yeah.
So we found a Leviathan orb here in Eblin, so at least we've got a decent summon for her when we do get her on Fleury's side. So just haven't spiked the goody goods. Probably a say before we move to left and right tower. Joe doing the place that exists. Some people it does not.
I mean, nobody ever forgets that line.
Yeah.
Nobody ever fades it to like the 45-minute mark either. Never happens.
No, I mean you get underground. You're just like, oh yeah, I don't have to go back up there.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the darkness. Let me follow this, and you just forget half of the earth. It's fine.
Okay. Let's see. Is
Carter.
Joe? No, Joe is not
Aw.
a fan of Team Carter. I'm very sad.
Aw.
That's
This
okay.
is-
I'm still working on bringing it back into the rotation.
I also want to find some, again, more decent gear for other people. We have Azura, so it's a
Hey,
decent healing.
we have white arrows.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Charm Rod, they're an Evelyn, but we're just gonna use the bonk staff here. Just gonna go bonk bonk. I mean, spicy items to find here. We don't want an early darkness. No.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah. Look at your party right now. How are you killing a MacG with this party?
Well, you have the Lunar Deus character.
Okay.
You'll find a Yang up
It's
there.
it's probably a dupe. Don't worry about it. Wow, the value.
Yay, much value, much amaze.
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
so
think
for
of
goods
think
and
of who we've
services.
seen, like Baron Inn, Quack Kid. Okay,
Yep.
so cool. We have a potato and a party of mages.
Mm-hmm.
So, to answer your question, what would you like to see? A hook.
Yeah. Hook would be nice. Don't want to see Earth Crystal. Well, Earth Crystal's kind of debatable because you have that treasury.
Well, I was more going the hook because you basically have a fast anchor and a party of mages.
Yeah.
So that people learn by doing the improbable or impossible. So, and doing fast anchored hook routes with a bunch of slow characters. Everybody's got to learn that once.
Yeah, that can be very painful very quickly depending on who's there. Joe lucky to go here to
Yeah,
Baron
be
Inn
aggressive and go
already.
after Baron Inn. So this should be interesting. Like
Yeah,
the
what the
turtle,
first fight is.
we're not worried about the turtle. It's the next one that we're worried about.
Yeah.
You know what Joe would love to see?
Hmm.
An evil wall.
Oh, I mean, as long as you can get that Eddie hidden.
Well, I mean, it's a slow spot. So yeah, you just hide with Ed and go grab your favorite beverage and sit back and watch the seed play itself for about 30 seconds. It's great.
Yeah.
That is not an evil wall, and boy, is he going to hit hard.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, that is dangerous. If already had Leviathan online, you might get away with it.
Yeah.
But you're not doing 4,000 damage before. Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be painful. But I mean, hiding the Eddie to reduce some of the damage out there to keep another party mode up.
Well,
I don't think it's gonna be enough.
just thank you. I would say just push the reset button. Please. Part the understated part of this game that a lot of people still to this day have problems with is knowing when you're in an impossible fight.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can hold it. I can hold it. I can beat this. I can hold it. And there goes 30 seconds. And then you're like, I should have reset when I first came into this thing.
Yeah, just to know the fight and be like, okay, can I really take this right now?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
making that decision sooner than later. I mean, when we're playing at the level of gameplay we're in with these two.
Well, and to be fair, Joe is also
tough.
known for doing some very, how do I say this kindly, off the wall things and somehow making them work. So
yeah, that's very true.
That's Joe. Like, yeah.
Is he going to do something that most people probably wouldn't? Yes. Does it pay off?
Yes. Yes.
50% of the time?
Is what? Hey, that's a welcome sight.
Very welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe's brand is getting away with it.
Yeah. Give me blink and a dream. I'll
Mhm.
figure it out.
Or enough life potions.
Yeah, don't
One of
worry
the
if the fight takes 10 minutes. I got it.
But we've already bonked Rosa here to Zerk her up. So,
Mhm.
for those of you that don't know, whenever you hit somebody with a power staff, there's a chance you berserk them. So, made quick work of that demist. Get that extra actions in. Fleury going in for
Fleury
round
coming
two.
into this with Ed dead, so there will be a life potion probably thrown here at some point to get the count cycle reset, and yeah, we should be through this. Well, we
Okay.
fixed our DPS problem. Okay,
Yeah.
neat.
We still haven't found our way underground yet.
I don't worry about that. The important thing is we can hit things really hard.
This is very true.
Yes.
Now, are we scooping the enemy? Or are we just bonking them with it? You know, like that wooden spoon your mom always used on you?
This is Ed hits things, and Rosa needs to get Zerk online so she can make Ed hit things harder. And yeah, that's our seed for the next few minutes. So yay.
Fleury praying to get enough damage in. Ed missing with the arrow. Uh-oh.
Come on. Oh no! No, don't do this!
No!
Game, you were terrible and I hate you.
Tried so hard.
That spot is just not nice.
No, it's
It
not.
really isn't.
It's one of those sneaky spots that gets up, that catches up on you there. Oh!
Well, that's not quite what we were looking for from an early demist.
No.
That's a little sad.
We get to it everybody's favorite place, though.
What's
we
that?
get to do our deals.
No, we got Baron in first.
Oh.
We have a spoon. All we have to do is have Ed, not die.
Yeah, that's
sometimes challenging. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Easier said than done.
Yeah.
There goes in for round 2 against this.
Yeah, look at that. 1,000 damage. That's a good little bard right there. He'll still die to a sneeze, but that's okay.
Yeah. You mean a chew? But I mean, get enough actions in there.
Yep, you're through. You're through. You're fine.
Yeah, that's when you just hold A.
Yeah. All right, cool. We have another mage. Neat.
And Fleury is through Hobbs here, getting that Lydia.
All right, is it a hook? Is it a magma key? It's a hook. Of course it's a hook.
Well, I mean, another character chance.
I mean, that being said, you're still going to do ordeals. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're going to want to get Paladin at least Virus.
No, I'm going a different route with this. Why go down a hook route when you can throw a key down the hole?
True.
Yeah.
Do you check the character on the hook route, though?
Character on what?
Okay.
Check the character on the hook route?
Yeah.
I mean, you have warp on Rydia, so yes. Because that character may require levels, which also you are in slingshot territory right now, so they get extra levels from doing ordeals. So Joe, though, nah, we're fine.
Yeah. Do we check? No forest.
So I would at least check. Well, part of it is the character check. Part of it is knowing what is on hook too.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, this flag set, you start with a siren or 2. It would be useful knowledge to be like, okay, I need to burn this thing on ordeals for levels.
I can definitely get behind that.
So I would go look.
I would too. Because then the off chance you find, I mean, you high roll it. Let's say you high roll it, you get an edge. Well, that can make your next checks a little bit faster there for you.
Mhm.
Yeah, we've got Ed with well,
Ew.
okay,
That's time consuming.
very. The
Okay.
magic's still pretty dangerous here.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, it'll do a couple hundred, so it's it'll kill everyone in this party. So yeah.
and lit 3 is still hit 3, so
It's I mean, well, we're through it. A couple star veils and a dream. We're fine here.
gotta get lucky on that. Can't
Hey,
have the
you have Ed.
Well, okay, yeah, you have 3 people up. But if good old decides to sit there and just go, I'm going to cast Fire on the person you're going to cast a Starveil on, and I'm
Well,
going
it
to
doesn't
keep
matter.
doing that.
So Ed shows right now. He gets a turn before. So he shows and he should have his menu pop up immediately. Should just be bang Starville. Or buffer attack. I'm betting that was probably supposed to hit Edward. Well,
Yeah.
that definitely hit Edward. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe not knowing the fact that magic is still high in this spot to do damage.
Can't confirm. Yep, that hit Edward. All right.
I mean, that 3 came out for.
It's like Earthbound,
okay.
where your HP bar is still going down. Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah, like he's fine. He'll walk it off. Go Rosa.
All right. Fleury acquires the Silent Staff. Probably just like, yay.
Yay. Ordeals are burning.
Yeah.
With this party.
So check the shop. Maybe gets rewarded. Ooh, Charm Arrows. That is a valuable find.
Yep.
Yeah.
Charm
Arrows. They are an effective way to off MacGiants. So.
Well, then they're just really good, base attack, and the next upgrade is technically Samurai. So, I mean, definitely good find there.
Uh-oh. This is going to be a slow fight, and no, that's not a meme. It's just going to be a slow fight.
Yeah. Definitely want to get in the back row as quickly as possible to reduce that damage.
As an angry bard.
Very angry. Really showing the power of that tiara. Taking 1 from this dragon. Okay, no, 78.
Wait, Joe had kamikazes and didn't. Blasphemy.
Well, he probably get a chance doing so much damage with that spoon.
Well, he was at like 2,500. Look, there was a route you could have kamikaze skipped that crumble. It was possible. For anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about, you find crumble bosses like that. If you kamikaze them and kill them, they don't crumble, and it saves you all that time.
Oh, it's really easy to know which bosses actually crumble.
Yeah, they're all the element bosses.
Yep. All right, what are we going to be fighting here in the changing room?
Not a magma key.
I'm saying something by say Luca.
Twin harp. Well,
man,
I mean, that's nice. I was more like something you would have to chase and still not get rewarded with a magma key.
Hi, Mom. So about those bombs we picked up earlier.
Oh, everybody starts with 10 Thor ridges though, so yeah. You're fine.
No. Except for these 3 would actually have the magic stat there.
Yeah, but I mean, they don't have a lot of HP, so even if you I don't know, somehow drop your controller and fumble it and come back and they're busy exploding. They don't have enough HP to really, cause an issue. So,
Oh, so it looks like our underground is actually through the hook route here.
yay, hook route. Woo!
What misfortune can we commentators curse onto these runners?
I mean, no matter what,
nice?
Fleury obviously has a 1-up because he's got Leviathan.
Yeah.
So that is a point in Fleury's favor right now.
But
there are things down here you do not want to see.
no, yeah.
with this, so here's the issue right now. Like DKC at hook 1. I'm not sure there's a solution to that. Like, you honestly would have to go loot the entire world for some type of agility to get it to work. If the hook character, God forbid the hook character is a dupe, and this is your 4 you have to go underground with.
Yeah.
And DKC's at hook 1. I don't even want to begin to imagine. So, we're going. Wow, look at this.
Going here before even checking the character. Interesting.
I mean, this may just be a loot play.
Yeah.
So, well, except for the part where we're not resetting. So no, this is an XP play.
Yeah.
Probably going for Blink? Question mark?
Blink's nice.
Yeah.
Surprised on this particular fight, though. Because there's so many actors out there, and you have to worry about that stalemate putting you to sleep. Oh. Okay.
You mean like that?
Yeah. Try to stop it, but I already had the action queued. So.
I mean, look, small child needs a nap.
Yeah.
I'm jealous. I could go for a nap.
I think we all could use a nap.
So.
Joe putting the bombs to use there. Taking out the skulls.
Oh no, Rosa, that's unfortunate. All right. What's the value? What did we get out of this? That was not it. Funny enough, that actually, does it really? It's a good way to kill an egg.
Yeah. But it's also we can speed up our agility.
Yeah, but do we really need to worry about the egg when we're underground? Like, we've got other things we're going to be doing. So,
Well, I mean, if we keep our Palom down,
well, yeah,
we can give him an egg and he can get the virus. I believe if it's a sling, he can get up to Quake.
An egg is Quake for the kid. Yeah. If it's a slingshot, it's an automatic Quake. So, but I don't know. I have a feeling you're gonna need that body for whatever's on the hook route. I affectionately call it the Edward protocol, where Edward's most useful when he's in your party is usually in the front row taking a punch for somebody.
Because there's a trap out in there.
That's one less hit going on an important character. So yeah. See, like that.
Yep. And right now our important character is Teddy.
That was Palom being prime Edward right there in the front row. Perfect.
Yeah. It's the discount cover strats.
Look, you've heard of flight school, but have you heard of bard school before?
It's Joe making quick work of the Mad Ogres here. Getting the swoon procs on all 3. Leaving the Palom down.
Well, you notice Joe put on the assassin dagger and the ninja hat on Ed, so the agility worked out too. It's a nice spear.
Yeah, definitely a nice spear.
Need a vessel for it. But it's a nice spear.
Yeah. And here we go, folks. Leaving the Black Hat Lamia. I do not believe, because I remember the Leviathan Orb was actually in the center section there of Eblin, so it doesn't have the Leviathan Orb. Will it be in the shop in here? Will Joe buy one?
No, but everything else is.
Every other summon that you can get is sitting here except for Bahamut.
I would not be surprised to see him buy Sylph.
Yeah, so
Because if Rose is on blink duty,
who's your healer?
then okay, well, we're not buying Sylph. Yeah, if Rose is just strictly on blink duty, then yeah, Rydia doing Sylph and having Edward just hit things with a spoon, like that's a solid plan.
Do we have an inn for this? Like, we've got the Marionette down at Feymarch. We got the Motel 6 up there. What is Eblin?
No, because nobody ever stays at this one, so no.
It was like
no, I don't have a name for this one, sadly. So
like a hey! Dancing daggers.
Wow, that's about 25 minutes too late. That's a pity. You buy the inevitable Ogre Axe for, well, hopefully you will use it on a future grind, maybe, possibly.
4 packs, which is nice. So. And the looting has stopped, maybe? Yep. Going to hit the save point before doing any more looting. I am getting
Stop, Joe! Wow. I was worried about that. So here's the... Surely I'm only going to open 2 boxes walking down the hook route. Surely I'm not going to hit a trap in one of them that could possibly put my entire party asleep and just kill me.
Well, we got the berserk off of Eddie now. It's just a matter of him
surviving. Yes. So, Palom, do your best Ed impression. Go. That was not it. That's okay, because we're through.
Yep. Reward from here.
Irony would be the Leviathan Orb coming out of this.
Yeah.
That's actually really useful.
Yeah.
That might be possibly one of the best items you could have pulled out of there. That pretty much keeps Ed alive. Well...
Okay.
Fast anchor, slow party, doctor luggage, not terrible. But we're still staring down hook 1.
Yeah, which is a Luge, which fine. We have a Sid, we have an Earth Hammer.
I mean, but here's the fun part though. Wait till you see the laser that comes out.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to die. It's gonna be great.
But I'm more worried about that first spot there, that King-Queen spot.
Yeah, it very well could be. I mean, we have, I'm sorry to say, Edward is fast, everybody else is not. So.
We do have a ninja hat to kind of help everybody a little bit, but not too much.
Yeah, so Sid was 9 agility, now he's 12. Fantastic.
Hey, it's fatter than 11. Or better than 0. No, I mean, I know Sid's, comes to level 20 with a decent HP pool, but I think having the extra experience from Evelyn, getting a couple more levels, getting them up to
it wouldn't have mattered.
Maybe.
It wouldn't have. What it would have mattered for would have been because he's a 5th character. It would have turned on the slingshot for the kid.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, that probably would have been the big one that came out of this. I'm trying to think what else here could cause problems. Antlion would just be... Unfortunately, Antlion would be kind of a reset festival. Because your only way through it is direct damage, and we all know what happens when you hit Antlion. That wouldn't be fun.
It's
what
the
else?
DKC, that's the real...
Well, that's the one in just leave.
With nowhere to go.
Just leave, and yeah, because Sid would need 1300 HP roughly. That's fine.
Yeah. And Fleury looking for the 4 mad ogres here, finds them.
Yeah, you're good.
We'll see if he decides to do any. I think if I remember right, it was a commentary between you and Fleury doing his own phrase here of cheating in free enterprise.
What?
We'll see what happens. Yeah, life glitches.
Well, they have to be dead to life glitch them though.
Oh, see, just did one. Once it comes to, I think Ridiak has it queued up. No, Eddie has it queued up.
There you
That
go.
silent staff.
Good work. Yeah, fortunately, not a lot of magic power there in other worlds, like the other spot.
Yeah.
That glare hits enough to be a problem. So, not
Joe
even
not
saving. Look at him go.
Ooh, all right, here
like
we go.
I like it. Wait, when is the last time Joe saved? Tybalt, is he pulling one of your stunts?
Maybe.
Okay.
I know he saved after the stalemate. I think.
I hope he did.
I hope so too.
Okay. These fights can go off the rails at any point, so concern is real.
I think he saved out in front of. I don't
Okay.
know.
Yep. Okay, so Fleury, stop the ogre, get the kid up. Yep, get everyone up. Or wait, are we leaving the kid down? We are. Wow. That's I figured, hey, maybe having virus for what's on this hook, right? Okay, there we go. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get the kid back up.
Yeah.
That's good.
So, what do we get doubled? 14,220 doubled? Oh yeah, we're there. We're a little shy of Quake, but you know what?
Virus is fine.
Yeah.
You got a Charm Rod. You got
We're
we
good.
got Bluff too. So, about that Sid being slow.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Got an arty bow for him.
That will actually help a lot.
Mm-hmm. You can take it off after the battle starts.
Yeah.
And Joe is through at least phase 2 here that nobody ever really sees with Luke going into the final one. The dangerous one.
Yep. So the other issue with this too, that Berserk never fires. Yeah. So because you have a fast hero, his opening script will go before you can get Berserk loaded. Now that you're poisoned, that Berserk is just done.
Yep, it's just gonna fizzle.
Yeah.
And fizzle.
So first we get Beam. Bzzzt.
Which does 100% of your HP.
Yep. And then we get the laser, which is 25% of his current HP. So, whoops.
Gives you a rough idea of how much HP he actually has left, though.
It is. It's a good marker. Yeah, if you're paying attention to it, yeah, you know that he's got about 4,000 HP at that point. So,
yeah. And Sid doing about 1,000 each time. It's
yeah,
not going to be taking too much longer here. And Eddie back and Sid up going, I'm going to do 2,000.
There we go. Now Ed gets to do Ed things, but the fight's over. So unfortunately, the small child is dead.
Yep.
That's okay though. We can fix that with an egg.
So we got to the ground here. What's your first stop?
36-minute mark. Not bad.
No, not at all.
Not bad.
Especially
Considering that both of them took very different directions to get here, and Fleury right behind Joe. Yeah. Not a bad overworld.
Oh, I was looking to see who the top of the tower is here. So that's one thing we can spy, and it's, well, dolls.
Something that Quake works really well against.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you're in
But,
underground. You have Tower Key.
okay.
You have Pan. Where are you going?
Look, I'm going to say this, and because it's Joe, I will be 100% incorrect. You're gunning the Pan immediately.
That's what I would do.
Yeah. Like, it's not even a question. You're coming back down here regardless for something, whether it's an egg, dwarf castle, the freebie in the march, whatever it is. You're coming back down. At least get the Pan out of the way and figure out, hey, am I going to get Luca from this? Am I going to get darkness?
Went immediately for the egg, which fine. Yeah, I would. Yeah,
and you had the Pan early, courtesy of an ordeals that, well, wasn't necessary. So
far, wasn't necessary.
Well, okay, it wasn't necessary as far as like getting underground.
Right.
It could be necessary to finish the seed, but when we think of necessary, it's more like, okay, I have a Cecil in my party.
Yes.
Well, ordeals is kind of necessary unless there's a back attack Val, and then you end up taking DKC all the way to Z. But that also never happens. That's fine.
Yeah. Level 50 DKC, it's fine.
That's fine. They have a ton of agility. It's great.
Yeah.
But where's Joe going? Joe's going to the tower. I mean, you have it's not a bad play. You have the tower key, and you just got Quake on the kid.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad, and it's an objective, so you can't fault him for it.
I mean, what's the phrase here? Do your freebies, do your objectives.
Yeah.
Which one do you exactly prioritize first in that order? It's just either one. Yeah. So.
There we go. Fleury is underground. So about 2.5 minutes behind Joe.
Yeah.
Which in this game means absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Oh, look, 2 minutes.
Boy,
somebody did a left instead of a right, and all of a sudden that 2 minutes is the opposite direction now.
Can I wax poetic on every way I can think of to lose 2.5 minutes in this game? There's a lot of them.
Yep, just a few. Casting exit during a grind. Running away from your siren fight.
Tyeball, that was rhetorical. we didn't need every way you lose 2.5 minutes.
No,
we
I've
ain't
not
got
done
time.
some of
This
those.
stream would be over and we'd be into next week before you were done with that.
I show people how not to play the game.
Also, Pepita Penguinator special? No, not with dolls up there. No, you're going up there and doing it.
Mm-hmm. And even if you fear that your quack is not going to do enough, you could just toad the back row.
Yeah. What about 20 minutes? Oh, we're going full tie ball?
Oof.
We might get done with those by tomorrow. There aren't a lot of ways you lose 20 minutes, but there's a few.
Mm-hmm. The biggest one is not saving.
Well, Hey, look at Fleury. He's doing the Pan.
Yeah!
I figured somebody would do it. So, that's actually a useful item.
Very useful.
Yeah.
Great defense.
Crystal ring. That's handy. Yeah, right now the goal is find things that make the rest of my party as fast as the Bard.
And going right back up to do Sheila 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Is this a play to just try and find darkness as quickly as possible?
No, I mean, it's more of, okay, so you think about the items right now that would change your routing on a dime. Look at the list of what we have. Earth Crystal is probably near the top of the list. Darkness is pretty self-explanatory. Sand Ruby package. I mean, right now, yes, could Sid get you through a MacG grind? Sure.
Right.
Are there better options? Absolutely.
Ooh, Joe's
So, yeah.
seeing the big doll here, something we don't normally see.
Yay, big doll. Hey, you know what you don't do against a big doll?
Don't cast elemental spells.
Don't use a moon veil.
Well,
Yeah, bad things start happening.
we saw a package there, and oh,
Yep.
can I say the phrase?
No.
Let's say the line.
No. Some memes, much like Edward, need to die. That's one of them.
Fine, if I can't say the line,
yeah.
then I'll go back to the original one.
Wow, we're not even going to look at who's at the package. That's surprising because it's an objective.
I think, leaving it as it is, since we've already found Zemus, if you're happy with your party right now, leaving it to be one of your last objectives.
That Sid is a liability. I know you have an Artie bow, but that Sid is a liability. Oh boy, hey look. You know what? Okay, this is a meme I can get behind. At least the Baron Key's not in Luca this time around. Because the Baron Key always seems to be in Luca.
Yeah, so we're about to do a
and you hate it because you have to walk it out every single time.
Mm-hmm. Gonna walk down and look at that trash can. What did I get?
While these two wave at each other, hi, bye. Okay. Yeah, everyone make sure go follow the runners. Go follow Joe. Go follow Fleury. They are both incredible. Go follow Tybalt. He streams sometimes.
Oh, go
so
follow.
does
Martin.
Make sure if you ever see Scar in chat, tell him that.
That's a good show.
Me? I'll get back to streaming at some point. We'll get there.
I learned a lot watching you in your original hard flag sets that you would run.
Yeah. Well, I mean, now that this is went open source and there are forks and spoons and knives and all sorts of things. Yeah. No, things will get weird. That's for sure. Also, hey, cool, neat. Guess what we got from the tower key? That was an objective.
My Discord messed up.
A rock. Oh, we got a rock.
You got a rock?
We got a rock. Yeah.
Okay. All right. When can we find the sword?
That's a future Joe problem. I ain't gotta worry about that yet.
Out of the forged weapons that we have for Eddie here, as we have our runners kind of going over.
There is only one I care about.
Really?
Yep. With this party, yes, there is exactly one I care about.
And that would be Requiem, right?
Yep.
The only one that reduces your agility. You don't want to give him 15 with the Loki's loot?
Yep.
No.
Is Eddie Forge better than Spoon? Yes and no.
Mm-hmm.
The Loki harp is incredible beyond belief because it hits every weakness in the game.
Yeah, and Apollo's not too far behind.
The animation time is annoying. It's like throwing a ninja star, but worse. The Spoon just hits harder. Like unless it's something that has like a racial weakness or something to it, Loki harp is amazing. But other than that, give me the Spoon every time.
Okay. I was always curious to find out with heroes that we have, what's everybody's preferred.
Apollo harp is great against dragons. So, not in I mean, okay, there's a world you could save your siren and go burn it on, LST4 and have a, Apollo harp and kill a pair of King Ryus. That'd be nice. It's like one of the few things I can think of using an Apollo harp for. I guess Wyvern would be the other.
We've already seen Paled In, so
yeah. So yeah, Wyvern would be nice, but no, that's about it.
So the question is, does Joe check the package character? I'll go to
Yeah, based on that flight line? Oh, no, we're just going to wave as we go by. No, we're going to go do Baron immediately. Neat.
I mean, it's a character and a key item.
Hey,
Granted,
$50
it's
a night every night.
We'll keep the light on for you.
Hey, just don't bring a blacklight with you. They call it blissful ignorance for a reason, Tybalt.
Yes, they do.
The less you know.
I always thought it was the more you know.
Nah, well, obviously never stayed at Motel 6 before.
So Joe's going to Baron. I mean, we've got Quick, we've got Blink. We could. I'd almost feel we got enough strength to look at that Fame Arch and possibly take it out there.
Once again, speed. Speed is your concern. So we need someone fast like Ed. Fleury shouldn't have a problem. You know, Artibo Crystal Ring, we should be in there.
Yeah. Give him to Rosa to where she can be able to cast those blinks up to reduce the damage. Because that's, you know.
I like the comment from Rybon. The beds are always moist. Yeah.
Ooh, another sparkle that we saw at the very beginning of this. What's it going to be? Oh, it's everybody's favorite Nope Noodle.
It's good to see this one out of the way. So meanwhile, Fleury's doing the other character. Why is everyone averse of the package?
It's
like literally, it takes you 3 seconds to stick your head in and see what the character is. Instead, we're walking into Baron and doing Dwarf to look at a character. Come on.
These give key items. The other one has no key item.
Look, window shopping is always faster than actual shopping. You could stick your head in and leave. I mean, it's objective. If you leave, that's weird, but sure, okay.
Because then you gotta drag around the party member who is just knocked out the entire time. So
I'm once again not seeing a problem here. Yeah, exactly, Dave. Also better on the wallet, yes. That's another boss that we love seeing early on.
Yeah, it seems to be nice to the runners and giving all the evil bosses here early on.
Who am I sitting through the package that you'll end up finding in Baron? I mean, there's only 3 dupes out there.
Yeah. But I mean, for
here's the logic, right? You go check the package. It's Edge, right? The objective is complete. You don't have to go get Edge right then and there, but you know he's there. So yeah, if you want to do Baron or whatever afterwards, okay. And then if you see a dupe Edge, well, guess what? You know you're not finishing the package.
Well, I think I saw Bahamut there on.
Hey, look, there's a dupe. Well, there goes one. That is Bahamut online for Rydia.
Yeah, I thought I saw the B there in the list.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, Fleury already had Leviathan, so I don't think that's why he did Dwarf.
No.
Joe, on the other hand, it would make a lot of sense, because now that Bahamut's in the pool of summons that she can learn when you complete Dwarf, yeah, having Rydia be more useful than she currently is kind of nice.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and see what's here in the Baron trash can.
So about that Edge.
Yeah.
go find Edge. As our new goal.
He's gonna be sitting at the package.
Yeah.
Some Hanzo steal for him. Got spy in the Baron basement here.
It's not. I mean, think about how many free bosses are still out there that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, there's still a few.
Yeah. So, that being said, there are some free ones that are kind of mean down. Hey, look, it's the Luca key. Yay. It's an objective. So, like I said, free bosses.
Well, yeah. Free bosses. Ooh, camping gear. Finally found camping gear for sale. It exists.
Yay. Someday in my lifetime, these two will actually cast spells at their correct spell power, and then this fight gets really fun.
Yeah, that fire too is gonna hurt.
Someday I will get what I want. Someday.
It's open source. Just have somebody in their branch do it.
I know that it'll happen.
Yeah.
I believe.
36, 7, 9 key items on Fleury's side.
Look, Mindy is not going to be the only person in the game that can fire 2 for 3,000 damage, okay? If I get what I want, the king is going to be having some fun.
Gold has 2. Gold has
You thought you were safe. Silly.
But Fleury making the check here, following the chain. I'm checking, look at it's a minute walk down there. You can see the item, see if it's worth walking out.
All right, what do we got?
No,
Hardly know her.
Well, I mean, nice item to have. Don't get us wrong.
I mean, it's a functionally useful. It's a functionally useful item, so I'll take it.
It's not like it's Dragoon helm or
now that we're watching Fleury go down Luca, there was a streak there. I actually had 3 seeds of these in a row where I had to do Luca without a black mage.
Oof.
Yeah, I had to reverse walk Luca 3 times.
Oh.
Ugh. It was bad. It was bad.
It really makes you think how to leave here too, because walk out.
Reverse walking is important practice. It's like reverse walking Baron. Yeah. That's not something you do every day, but it's good knowledge to have.
Mm-hmm. And he didn't hit the rope of shame, so we didn't have to loot the chest. Also important.
Finally, we're checking the freebie at almost the hour mark. Nice. Wow. It's just been sitting there like someone's going to pick me up eventually, right?
Yeah, maybe,
better than walking out, but not as fun as warping out of the LST, let me tell you. Boy, that's a nice 5-second sound effect you don't want to hear 13 times. No. Oh, look, it's a spear. There's the earth crystal. Just sitting there, just waiting. Grab me. You're
going to walk this out for me?
You are not buying carrot? I'm offended.
What's it?
This is a problem.
Yeah, just a little bit. I'm surprised actually walking this out.
Well, it's an objective, dude.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See that number 4? Look one under it.
The sealed cave does not exist. I just see a blank line there. Okay.
Oh, sealed cave always seems to be like on for most of these. Kind of like the double Baron objective usually fires.
Yeah.
All right, who's in here? All right, so that is a problem. Thinking turn order here. Actually, no. He should be. He's got to drop battle speed for that DKC, but it's doable.
Fleury's sitting here working on Odin here, and the sword is up.
Well, the sword is about 1 tick away from firing, so this better kill. Okay. Yeah, next action coming out was Odin firing, so MVP Sid. Don't tell Elvin I just said that. I will deny it till I'm blue in the face.
Yes, remember, deny. I mean, Malenzi is basically free. I think we saw like a wizard hat somewhere, so I mean, we've got damage reduction there.
So. Yeah, see, look at this. You get a warp out. Oh, God, that's so nice.
Mm-hmm. And having to walk. Just use the warp. Because you can't exit out of here because of storyline reasons.
Yeah.
You'd think that would be fixed. But no. No. It's not like when we leave here, a character just leaves our party.
I don't think Sid's walking that one off.
I don't think so either.
That tickled a lot.
I think this is literally just going to be the Eddie and Rosa show here.
Yeah, see, Fleury's going to have a better time with this because his Rosa's going to keep pace with Edward.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to get enough turns for blinks and other things and should be all right. Same thing with the DKC is as long as he's over, I think that spot's like in the 700 range on the Dark Waves.
I think so too.
So, but the only concern is that, well, let's see where Sid is at. What's he got? 1582? Nah, he's fine. So yeah, everybody dies. Rosa throws a cure on Sid. Sid lives through the fight and it's over.
We'd use that elixir that we got.
I mean, even a cure, no, you need a cure 3 potion, which ironically were for sale on the hook route. So hopefully you bought a couple.
I don't think we did.
Yep, this is where we look at our HP like, can I do this?
Yeah, that's where it goes. Nope. Or maybe. Ooh, that's not good. Blink takes too long to cast, and Eddie is down. Rosa just taking hundreds of damage from that poison. Down goes.
Yeah.
Ow.
That's a lot of HP to grind. I mean, 35,000 is not a joke.
Ooh. And the thing is, that pal was in, I believe, in the back row. 1900 in the back row. That hurt. You want that wizard hat on anybody in the back row, because wizard gives you undead protection. And guess what Malonzi is?
I mean, considering that Mylon Z floats too, yeah.
Look, that's just the way to give him immunity against Quake, because it's elemental, you know. But in doing that, you also have the weakness of spears and arrows, so I mean, Kane's going to be doing some work here. As well as Bahamut. Yes, we did find a Dragoon Lance in one of the Monster in a Boxes in Evelyn, as well as an Artie Bow. In the format Ogre chest along the hook route. Kane just using, I believe it's the Gungnir Spear here.
There you go. Very good fight. Also, that was a ton of experience because, oh, by the way, Fleury's at 10 key items too. So, yeah.
Yeah, how about those white arrows we started with Rosa?
Nice?
Hey, I look like in a white shirt.
An
objective?
Oh, very nice. You're not leaving without doing that DKC, though.
No. You don't want to leave just one.
No.
Down here. Because you're going to feel bad.
It seems like a lot of the time when, a scenario like this exists, you know what the one that you don't have to do usually is holding? The pass.
Yeah. And in this case... Nope. Moon...
I mean, technically, we're Darkness Crystal away from go mode.
Yeah.
So,
no, I'm just trying to think
does the pass really matter? No.
No, it doesn't. It's the fact that Moon is actually required in the siege because of the key items we have left. Okay. You cannot get the other objectives without Darkness, so...
Well, I mean, Earth could lead to a mega chain. Like, it's possible.
No? Earth could lead to Harp could lead to Ratton and Darkness. You have 2 Terminal Team key items. You can't get Forge and Pinktail. So, you have to go to the Moon to get your other objective to complete the siege.
Okay.
What?
I got nothing.
Okay, I see what Dave said. What I'm saying is we only have 2 spots left. And if DKC is nothing here,
Yeah.
then we have to have it, But
Yep, that's the thing.
yeah, okay. Well,
So
there you go.
this is where you look at your party and you're like, all right, I have to do Z with these 5. Well, I mean, technically at this point, now you look at the package. That, and you're probably going on the moon looking at the character because you're on a 10 KI slingshot possibility now.
Yeah, but who do you?
I don't know. It's a good question. It depends how you want to play your Z fight. Are you going full reflect? Are you going hybrid? Or are you going Zerkers? You know, and a lot of that's going to come down to, you know, who's sitting here in this spot for one. Oh, never mind. We wave. We go, bye. Yeah, thank you. Finally, someone's checking the package.
I think
we're not checking the I hate everything.
What? Treasury.
We were right there.
Yeah. Okay. So, hear me out. Because we got a character unavailable of slingshot. Who do we follow through soap webs? Get a couple of those.
You always buy a couple of those.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with a fast hero, you always buy a couple of those.
And yes, if it's a dupe, you don't take it. But it's like, you know, a Cecil. Do you take the Cecil? We have no real good weapons for him. Do we take him?
Well, I mean,
okay, never mind.
Hold on. Hear me out. Wait a minute. Fleury, hold on.
What do we...
Hold on. So, let me get this straight. We went there to go shopping, probably to find life potions or something for our grind. We don't do the treasury. We don't check the package. Now we're going to go launch a whale.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
I don't think you take a Cecil, so you really don't care about a package Cecil. Dupes you don't care about. Do you take a Porum and have, you know, you don't really take the Porum because you already got Rosa.
Well, yeah, okay, so here's the thing though. You have to remember Fleury has an Artie buff. That's enough for Cecil. You give him Artie charm and some strength gear, like he'll still hit for a couple thousand.
Yeah, but
so you could run Zerkers. It'd be weird, but you could. So now we're gonna go grab. We're grabbing the kid back. Yeah. Well, that just answered our question where we're going with this. So.
Yeah. Oh, we've got the king. So the king's got the.
So
okay, we can jump.
We have a Starveil user. We have 3 mages, and we have Edward.
We have a slingshot. That's why we're not checking the package characters. We've got our final party here. The package is literally just going to be for the objective. Use it as the free heal. Before looking at our step chart here,
I don't have
designed.
I know step 46 and 56 are fantastic.
I actually do have it open up.
Oh, and I like step number 8 too. 8 is pretty okay.
Really, 8?
Yeah. Unless the next one isn't 24, you're fine.
Okay.
I'm just going off memory here. Those are like the 3 I usually hit. So.
Yeah, and you are right. 8 is one of those where if it's 24 more steps, it's not any reset. If it's anything else, it's 1. Okay.
Mm-hmm. This is the fun part, by the way, about emergency go mode. Is where are my life potions?
Yeah.
Your princess is in another castle.
I think someone has the step chart open if they're racking up 97.
I mean, it goes as high as like what 120 something.
130.
I know there's a 0 up there somewhere.
97 is the last 0.
Oh, is there? Okay.
Yep.
I thought it was like 132 or something. Was like a
132 is 1.
Yeah. I hit that one once, and people were like, "Why'd you walk to it?" I'm like, "See if I could." So, yeah. Oh, look at that. It's everything you could possibly want for a grind.
Oh, and look, we didn't do the package, so we don't have to go through the cutscene.
I hope it's... I don't know.
Like, that's
I don't know.
something
Funny
most
enough,
people
the
forget.
seed the seed plays out very differently if there's an edge in here.
Yeah.
If somebody checks it early and takes the edge. Okay, well that's yeah.
Yeah. No. But yeah, big brain play of not doing package so you can check the Kaipo shop.
A little surprising on Joe's side, but Joe also doesn't have Luca, so
yeah, Joe doesn't have Luca.
Yeah.
But also doesn't have Darkness, so didn't do the DKC.
Oh wow, left without oh boy.
Yeah.
That is...
I think we're too focused there on Fleury to see what may have actually happened.
Yeah, that's trouble. That's what that is.
I thought I saw him prepping for it, and then maybe decided against it.
That is probably last location darkness at that point. So Joe's agility situation was not good. Yeah, it's... Like I said, that arty bow fixes a lot as far as like getting a turn that you need to keep it alive.
Yeah, so it looks like he did attempt it and did wipe, and then just went, nope.
Who would have thought agility matters? So,
No, agility doesn't matter until it actually does. And then it really actually does matter. I did not care about agility.
That's why ed heroes are tough to navigate. I mean, by that token, technically Edge is hard to navigate too, but at least Edge has other uses too. So
yeah.
Hey, it's Paul Rom.
That's a dupe. And Joe gets to see that, hey, it's a sparkle here at Dwarf too. So
well, I think I know how we're killing MacGs.
Yep.
I saw Artie Charm get loaded on Rose. I think I know where this is going. And probably an Ogre Axe, yeah.
Yep. And
it's the guy.
Yep, the guy.
I mean, to be fair, this will answer a question on what Joe's going to do for his Z fight. So
yeah. No Porum. And
yeah, okay.
And here we are. Fleury looking at the chart, figuring out which step he started on, and resets out as that's not a good step.
From that square, it's 5. So 20, 5, 30, 5, 40, 5. This is getting up there. 50, 5, 60. We're still going here, folks. 70, 71. What we got, Tybalt?
71. 71 is a good one, actually. That's 2 more encounters.
Okay.
If you'd made... Oh, no, 71?
Well, wait a minute.
No, 71 is 0.
Okay, then...
yeah, no more encounters. The next one is literally... Yep. Okay, 70 is 2,
I will commit 71
72.
in memory now. Yeah. I will remember that going forward.
It's interesting. 70 is 2 encounters. 72 is 2 encounters. 71 in the middle there is 0.
Yeah. I mean, I could give you all the whole spiel on, why Fleury was doing what Fleury was doing. The short version is we're manipulating encounters to get the one we want on the giant. Mainly because this encounter on the giant isn't exactly easy to find. So we need a little help. So we cheat.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Now we're going to turn counters back on, and the first thing we find here is a searcher.
The good news is this is 10 key items, so this is going to go fast, which is nice. Okay. Also, good use of the Hermes.
What level is Rydia? Because that's really what's going to determine how many we're actually doing.
At 729, probably 30, so probably going to need 800k and change. So what are we looking at? Probably 7x7 gets you there.
Yeah.
7x7 if you're concerned, do an 8x8, or just lose count and do an extra one. You know, hey.
Mm-hmm.
So, Joe found Forge though.
Oh, it's outlet to Forge.
Yeah.
Okay, this
That's
is getting
interesting. What's in this shop? 1. 2, is this a Requiem Heart?
Yep.
It
Hollow
isn't.
Heart.
Well, it's good for dragons. That's
Yeah.
about it.
Is the Tartarus crystal for sale? No, it is not. Yeah, we're out of blue checks on the blue planet. Darkness is at DKC. We know that Luca is from Dwarf. Dwarf leads to nothing, technically speaking, at that point.
Oh, we're doing dwarf.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're fading that DKC until it's absolutely last.
Yeah, see, this is interesting. Because Joe's going to follow this line. He's going to have go mode without launching. Oh, well, no, he's not. He's going to need darkness still. So he's still going to look for it.
Yep.
Which, this narrows it down to one spot. Everything else is done, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, he'll do this, he'll do Luca, and that's it. It's that DKC, so.
Now, it would be really interesting. Joe is... you and I have both been around Joe a long time.
So, 1, at that point, Joe will feel behind.
Yep.
2, Joe will be at about 1200 HP on everyone.
Yep.
And 3, he knows how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So just straight dashing down to the bottom and running 1200 wouldn't put it past him.
Nope, not at all. If you feel behind, you last location darkness.
Yeah.
You feel your opponent's going to be able to get through that. You need to make up time some way.
Yeah.
One way to.
I mean, we saw Starveils. Triggers are around. Did we see vampires anywhere?
I don't think we saw.
I don't think I've seen them yet. No one's stuck their head into it because no one's been into Tamara yet either.
Yep.
So it could be in there.
So, I mean, Fleury still has to do both moon altars at this point.
Yeah.
So, will he short the grind here? Banking on White Spear and Crystal Sword altar experience?
No. You do it because you don't know what's waiting for you. And you want nuke on both your characters. You don't want to short it. So, and the damage he's putting out, like, this is the difference between shorting it by 1 or 2 or whatever and not. 30 seconds, maybe a minute.
Also,
spend a minute, give me a nuke.
Helmet. The one that's probably going to be really short on nuke is going to be Rydia. She's got the helmet to at least subsequently do damage there until she gets it. Because there's still one fight out there we have to be worried about. And on the moon can take forever.
Yeah, this is a solid party for a Z fight though on Fleury's side. Like Fleury, we all know where this fight's going to go, and it should be fairly straightforward. Z can still find ways to troll you, depending where that first counter nuke goes. Or where do we like it to go? Edward. Where does it usually go? Edward.
Mm-hmm.
Does it always go to Edward? No. Why do you cast life on the enemy during this grind? That I will answer for you. This game is finely coded. Enemies have a vitality score of 0. So that works in a few different ways, but the big one is when an enemy dies and you use a life potion on the spot where it dies in before it completely fades away, you revive the enemy. You can actually bring enemies back to life. But because all enemies have a vitality score of 0, they come back to life and they immediately die again. So now you've killed them twice. That's why you cast life on enemies.
Build experience. Or
There you go.
triple if you get 2 life potions out.
And sometimes if you want to get really cute, you can cast life 2 on them, which actually brings them back at full HP.
Oh,
Which that can also be a little bit tricky when you want to bop like dark imps that are turned into frogs or something. You know, you have options.
yeah, you bring them back as frogs.
Yeah.
Fine.
So, yep, grind's done. I missed the number, but I'm pretty sure we're going to see the nuke word twice.
Mm-hmm.
Also, doors. Doors.
Yeah, Joe doing doors here.
Yeah, doors are great until they're not. Which this is not the setup to do doors.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I don't think this. Oh, no, get up. So.
it does. I think Rose has got all the agility gear on her.
Mr. Chen mentioned 904,000.
Yeah, Fiery saying 904. Yeah, I mean that means Rydia's online. So yeah.
Or what it could be is it's get enough HP on people for DKC in case Luca here is a zonk.
Maybe.
Because a door at 10 key items is just shy of an egg.
It's also twofold, you know, like we talked about the whole 1200 strats. Like, yes, it gets you through DKC, but it also sets you up for, you know, okay, I need to be able to go do Z without a grind. I'm going to need some experience. This is it.
Well, it was a Lunadaris character that's just going to be straight sent to Mysidia. Is it going to be the Edge?
There he is. I knew he existed.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's the only place he could have been. We've seen that. Oh, no. There's still Sandra B out there.
So yeah, Joe's on a clock. We're looking at probably walk to the altar, do that, reflect. Probably 10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, again, all based on the bosses that we find up here.
Yeah. I mean, unless things really fall apart, we're looking about 10 minutes.
Because we've got at least 2 bosses that can still take us quite a bit of time. DPU's still out in the pool. That one can take some time still.
You have 2 nukes.
Yeah. And
yeah.
bad targeting with the reflected nukes.
You have 2 nukes, a white caster, a spoon wielder, and, well, Kane.
And Gauntlet is still out there. In the pool.
A Starville user. Is Joe showing off?
Yeah, I think Joe's showing up here.
I hope he's blinked.
I don't know if he is or not. No,
Let's
he's
see
not.
It, Joe. Well, that hit my... Okay, nice. Oh, he's got a glass hat. He's fine.
Yeah, glass hat from the Stillman.
Yeah. Is that going to be in the window? I think... Is that on time? That is on time. Very nice, Joe.
I'll get the Thunderstruck on Odin there. Hitting Odin after the, I believe it's the 3rd.
That's not an easy trick to pull off, by the way.
No.
That one takes a bit of practice to get the timing right. And,
especially when your hero is Eddie.
Yeah.
That's the
yeah, that was on Battle Speed 3, so you do get a little bit better window to it, but not a lot.
So again, showing the high level of gameplay that's going on here.
Already comes off. Yep. All right. So yeah, Rose is now in full cure/white mode. So.
All right. What are we gonna find here? Not the gauntlet.
Okay, so hear me out. I have an idea.
Okay.
I affectionately call it Plan Q.
Berserk Kane, Medio, Bahamut.
Yeah. I mean, you have to sit on the Meteo for like a round, but yeah, after that, yeah, turn them loose. And put down your controller and have a drink.
And here we
There,
go.
see? Look at
Thank
this.
you.
This is a 10 minutes in the future. I'm still getting it right. So this is why I nicknamed him the Professor. Actually, that's for a different reason, but this is peak Fleury right here.
And the rocks are about to come out here.
And
There
away
they
we
are.
go. Whee!
And perfect
Good.
target for it.
Good. Exactly where it needed to go.
Yep. Life 2 in the Edward?
Perfect.
Why? Extra target, maybe?
Hey, easy. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, Mirio-chan, they do. They play on a 10-minute delay.
Yep. Useful item.
Yeah.
An objective. So it's a
We're
matter of this
one
point
away.
sphere.
Like
Yeah,
I said, the
away.
clock's ticking.
Mhm.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
And Joe knows that it's at DKC
Tick-tock,
here,
tick-tock.
so it's
Bam.
getting his HP up there.
I mean, at some point, you're just going to have to accept that you won't get everyone 1200 HP, and you're going to have to go.
Yeah.
So, like
Because-
1040 on radio with her equipment is going to have to be enough.
Alrighty. Saving one of the last times.
Boy,
Can
this
still
spot,
do
do I hold this spot near and dear in my heart?
How much HP is here?
Not 27,834.
Well, that was the delay. That's
Mhm.
dims.
Now, in normal world, okay, you could blarg this, you could cast stone on these. Unless you're possum, then you're afraid the stone misses, so you cast toad.
Or
But see,
scythe,
Fleury has faith, so yeah.
And it failed.
Well, it's Radia. Radia's like Fu in terms of spell power, so that doesn't surprise me. This one misses. That would be surprising.
And then we have tiny imps. We don't have to worry about anything. They'll do
Wow.
this.
Dude, that kid is grounded.
Oh, and 3? Nope.
There you go. Yeah, I see Possum in chat laughing at Fleury's expense. Uh-huh. That was only 2 Possum. That wasn't 13.
Oh,
Oh.
look, our last character check.
Neat. But hey, we have a crystal. We're in go mode.
Crystal.
Yeah.
Yay.
All right,
124.50
Fleury.
here.
How confident is Fleury in his Z ability? Do we just go down there or do we save?
I think we save.
We're gonna save.
No. It's really with Eddie Hero, you
Mhm.
really have to worry about that agility aspect and
No, not really. Not really. You're actually gonna like the setup for this is actually not terrible. The question is, who's the Veil user?
it's like if already a set of crew. The Palmet's gonna be the Veil user in this situation. This goes a little bit beyond my Sea Hero agility knowledge here.
Where Fleury has a plan. Like, you know,
Yeah.
we did this. I mean, this isn't the first time we've run Sea Hero.
Nope.
You know, one of the first times we've run Sea Hero no curse ring though.
Yep.
So, you know, running high agility, you got to learn, hey, how do Zerkers operate on high agility? How does Reflect work on high agility? So,
Well, the thing is, reflect works almost the same with higher agility. It's fine. You know, like you just want to hit one of the agility breakpoints still. So you want to be at the 42, 56.
But everything is not a perfect world.
No.
But everything is not, sunshine and rainbows where, 28 agility, that's easy. Worst case, 42 agility, that's easy. Sometimes you got to work within, the lines and things get weird, but hey, there's a question we're supposed to be asking.
Yeah. Nap time? I think it's nap time. I mean, it is quite late.
What is the question?
I
Does Edward eat the counter nuke?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
I think that's a great question.
will Eddie still be standing at the end of this fight?
No. Not if I have anything to say about it. Oh. All right, here we go. But the first question is, whose butt are we kicking tonight?
Yeah, because unfortunately,
if it has a butt, and if not, then we're kicking it in its ankle.
Yeah. So unfortunately, Zemus here is too powerful for our randomization, so we change who he is.
Yeah. Well, it's technically the highest chance of this boss appearing is exactly this boss in the game, because there's multiple copies of him. So There you go. And let that be a lesson to everyone. This is why on Battle Speed 4, your first action really needs to be a white cast.
Yep.
Is because the time is so slow that it will eat your first spell.
There we go.
Right.
Silk web off.
Where's the count? No, don't target Edward. No, don't heal. See? Look, death, taxes, counter nuke Edward. All right, there's your 3. You can write that down.
Looks like Ed's actually our Veil user. So,
okay.
The whole.
Well, if Ed is the Veil user, this fight needs to end before that second Big Bang. So here we go. 61,000 HP and not one less.
Okay, I think I had a drop frame there because I saw the cursor last on Ed, but it looks like it was on Rosa. So there was just a dropped frame there that I didn't see. But yeah, we got these nukes going out.
Joe did all the doors to nuke on the kid. I'm impressed. That's a lot of doors.
That is a lot of doors.
I'm pretty sure that's all the doors. I don't think there's any left.
No, maybe 1 or 2.
Wow.
Okay.
That's neat.
We're still short on nuke on Rydia. Just 1 level shy.
That's fine. We got DKC off, so we'll be fine. We'll get there.
Joe missed the first door at the bottom. Turning counters on. Which is literally the difference of why Rydia does it. Oh, that feels so bad. But yeah, no, this is the textbook reflect strike here. Just all the nukes reflecting off of Rosa here, off her little veil. Making sure we don't take any counter nukes from Z and only have to do half the fight.
Yep. That's the plan. So yeah, that should be as soon as these kids. Yeah, lethal's in the air at this point. So
yeah,
just a matter of when the timer stops.
Mm-hmm.
Quick, use the kamikaze on Edward.
I don't think these that low.
I'd say use a coffin, but those are for Porom. So.
Now look, Cecil survived against his darker self.
There we go. Quad 9s for the win. GG's to the Professor Fleury himself. $130 in 38 seconds.
And we are joined by Professor.
Hey.
GG's.
Very nice.
Oh, what a roller coaster.
Yeah, thank you for the meteor on the orbs, by the way. I was waiting for you to send that in the air. Like, just do it. Yeah, he did it.
I mean, you know how it goes. That you could tell the skill of a player as to how badly they mess up the CPU fight.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to mess it up, so I felt
Nah.
like Rocks into Bahamut was the best way to go. So
Yep, and it worked great. Wow, interesting seed. That was a definitely a routing seed from a standpoint of basically once you got underground, it was the decisions that you two made kind of what turned you loose. The big one that I kind of thought was dwarf. So my question to you, why dwarf?
that was play against Joe.
Okay.
My going in, I figured I'm already probably a few minutes behind in a foot race, but he's also really good at being super aggressive. And I'm like, if I try to play that game, I'm probably just going to get hosed. So at some point in time, I need to veer to either Baron, Dwarf, Sot was an objective,
Mhm.
or Harp in a position to where if we find darkness, he's going to go to the moon and leave it, and I would get it and get go mode. I was a little worried because all you had to do is turn in your freebies and do DKC, and you had go mode. So
Mhm.
it didn't actually pay off unless you didn't do DKC.
Which is exactly well attempted, and it didn't go well.
Yeah, the biggest difference was not having that.
Artemis bow that you pulled on the hook route going down.
Yep.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
definitely helped. But
Yeah.
yeah, the plague fights, I didn't think crossbow was going to get it done, so I tried power staff. I thought power staff black belt headband would do a little better than a $150. And then on fight 3, when crossbow crit for 600, I'm like, I am just the worst. So I'm already like a little tilted. And I'm like, all right, there's plenty of seed left. The one thing I just need to not have happen is to have the seed be really easy for the remainder of the seed. And then when I pulled Spoon from Fabul, I wanted to put my fist through the monitor. I was so upset. I'm like, all right, challenge for the next 40 minutes is gone.
Yeah.
And figured I had to make the play on routing in the underground.
Yeah.
And I guess that's how it worked out.
Yeah, and it paid off. Thibault, what you got?
I'm trying to think. I think you pretty much covered the major things there that I think we were talking about. You did check the package for the longest time, even though you had it. Were you pretty secure with the party members that you had already seen?
Yeah, I mean, Edward, even with the Spoon, Edward is just such an albatross when you have to keep him in the party. And I'm thinking, I found 2 black mages. This is screaming do MacGiant at some point. Early pan, all the key items, like probably going to hit 10. So who's going to be my DPS for the MacGiant? I was like, well, Rosa after the Artemis bow is fine. Palom, I'll slingshot him. As long as he has virus, I can bluff him. He'll be fine. I was like, well, Kane's better than Sid. So who else? Maybe if like Yang had showed up at somewhere else. But I didn't want to do that right away because I almost made this mistake. I needed life potions, and life potions were in Kaipo. And if I did the package objective and then I went to Kaipo to get life potions, I would have done the second half of it.
Yeah.
I would have been felt pretty bad. So
Yeah, I would mention about that big brain play of knowing that you do the package, you're kind of committed to never checking the Kaipo shops again.
yeah, I mean, on this seed, you really only need like one primary DPS for the MacGiant, and then 2 other ones. And Kane is one of the 2 that can do the primary. And as long as you got that, just get the mages up, and then you're good to go.
Well, I mean, for you, it worked out, and yeah, congratulations on 2-0.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Didn't think I'd be in this spot. I look forward to drawing Decker for
Yeah, right.
for week 3, and then Pancraz in week 4. But yeah, I mean, any win's a good win, and definitely not the easiest group in the world. So just gotta play your game, you know.
Yep, and you did it. So once again, congratulations.
Thanks.
Yeah. Tabald, anything else for Fleury?
No, I don't got anything else.
Okay.
I'm pretty good here.
All right. We'll let you get out of here. Go enjoy the rest of your Friday evening.
All right, thank you very much. You guys have a good one. Appreciate you taking the time to volunteer to commentate Restream Track. Appreciate all of you. And yeah, y'all have a good weekend.
All right, you too. That's your winner. That's 2-0 Fleury.
Man, I mean,
Wow.
we knew this tournament's going to bring out some of the big guns, and well, I mean, 2-0 in one group.
Yeah,
it's going to
like
happen.
You said, it's that group is. I mean, to be fair, I would have loved to, just be like, hey, just let me in the group. Just let me in. It'd be fun. It'd be great. You don't want to play, really? Oh, just give me your Twitch account. I can pretend to be you. I can't pretend to be. I would fail miserably at it, but I'd have fun. So yeah, everyone make sure once again, go follow Fleury, go follow Joe. Make sure to follow our restreamer. Scar rolled a very good seed. Putting in work in the background. Same with Beauty, making sure that the buttons don't get consumed, devoured, among other things.
Not on.
Never can. I'll trade places. DM me later. I mean, what? No, wait.
Joe actually decided not to get any more experience goals. I've got Ice 3, Lit 3. It's fine. Really could do that.
We're good. It's got Cecil. I'll make it work.
3,000 HP Cecil, fine.
It's a power couple with like a little less power.
Well, I think while I saw him moving his spells around, he's still going to do Reflect. He's going to have to hope for some high rolls on the level 3 spells.
Hmm.
And we don't have to worry about looking through the spoiler log here to see where all the key items are because, well, we found all the objectives.
We found the ones that matter.
Yeah.
Everything else is just like, whatever.
Eh.
Oh, one more time into the void we go.
Yep, to fight the Sephiroth.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you look at this party composition, this is going to be the exact same fight.
Yeah.
So.
Just different party members.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just
slightly.
Rydia is, well, Lit 3, but.
I think it was Ice 3. You hope for Lit 3 because it's a faster animation.
Yeah.
Ice 3 is just behind it.
Yep. Head for Cecil with a Veil. Queue up the white. Nuke. Ah, boy. You probably just reflect the nuke and probably have Rydia throw a web.
Yeah.
Unless you're just going to run this straight up, which, it's a possibility.
Here we go. Crystal's been thrown.
Oh, Joe, wait a minute. Wait. I was going to say, yeah, there we go.
Fine.
How did Rydia jump? I mean, Rydia technically is faster than Pal. I'm surprised she jumped him, though. That was unexpected.
Yeah.
They've got to be, those two have to be like within 1 point of agility of each other, and they have to be right on a break line. That's the only way that happens.
Just, Palom, can you, like, up your nukes there a little bit there, buddy?
It's sometimes you just, wow, nice target on the. Really? We're going to see 2 Eds live through a Z fight? Scar, I take back what I said. This seed is terrible.
I mean, they do say pigs fly,
so
right?
I know Edward living is not Scar's fault, but we can blame Scar for it. Also, that was a miserable Ice 3. Ugh.
Yeah. It's well, I mean, one way or another, either Either our party's going to be lying down, or we're going to get through this fight.
Well, I mean, it just means, like when you normally do reflect, it's like, okay, your mages are casting and the other ones are just being potatoes. In this case, it's okay, well, Ed needs to swing once in a while, so does Cecil. Just to help out to make up for the fact that, well, yeah, we're shorting the damage by a little bit. So
yeah, I mean, 8,500 is not bad from Palom Nuke. That's respectable. Yeah. It's this deplorable Ice 3 that we're just going to be casting that's going to feel real bad. And then we have the Cure 3s coming out here from Eddie and Cecil to kind of heal up our party here to make sure we can
the
survive
important members of the party.
Yeah.
Radia is like, nah, you can go away. Edward, you really can go away. But we need our Veil to survive, and we need the casters that actually are doing damage to stay alive. So, as long as Palom doesn't get high rolled here, we should be fine.
Yeah. What's the hope? But I think, like I mentioned, with the high level of gameplay that we've been playing at with these two runners, I don't think that he's going to be a problem here. It's going to be going down here fairly quickly.
All right, so that's going to cycle around, and that's the Big Bang coming out. All right. Does Palom live?
That's the question.
Also, Edward's dead. Palom squeaked by.
Just look.
Well, all right. So about that 42 agility.
Yeah, but that's Cecil. Yeah.
Whoops.
We can recover. It's fine.
When veils don't last as long as they should. Oops.
Here goes a black hole. So the veil would have been wiped away anyways. We've got just a little bit of time here.
Yep. Start veil on her, and
yeah, because Nuke has 0 cast time.
Yeah.
There we're close. Yeah, okay. Just one nuke away.
Boy, of all the things you didn't expect to see, Cecil dead on the ground courtesy of a small child and a nuke to the face. Hi, Joe!
Hi, Joe! So!
How you doing?
Well, you know how Vanilla Agility is supposed to nerf Crystal Sword Cecil?
Uh-huh.
That's how I feel about this seed.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good summary of the seed. You're not wrong. GG's, though. Well done. Tybalt, you're first this time. What you got?
Doing the early Baron in play, was that just being really aggressive there, trying to maybe sneak in that pound early on, or?
It was preparing for a potential rough hook route, and then, with how I did my grind and stuff, I decided to not use Palom, but I was going to try and get the Palom to get him that Bull XP, that 5k is actually kind of nice. And then combination of 1, fight did AoE damage bad. 2, my Rosa decided to randomly jump Edward, so I couldn't go and get a Zerk on Rosa out. That was also bad. Yeah.
I know we saw he had some issues there with the DKC down there in the Fame Arch.
I decided to give DKC one try. I didn't think my agility was that great. I wasn't certain if there was a good way to get with my gear and setup to get a Rosa turn. Edward was just shy from being able to maybe squeak a hide if he got turned before the second, and so I gave it one shot, called it a day, said I'll back.
You came back. Yeah, unfortunately, it was exactly the item that kind of turned everything loose. Doors. So at that point, you kind of knew that, hey,
I knew where
I-
darkness was.
yeah, well, you were like, I have go mode, right? It's like
Yeah.
as soon as you find darkness, which you knew where it was, you had go mode. Was 1200 ever on the table? Did you think about it? Like, I should just
Thought
gun the
about
moon
it
and
briefly, but shopping for Starvales when I be in one of like 4 shops.
Yeah. Just figured
Could have
yours
gone
was a
for
better
that
play.
with those viruses and stuff.
Mm.
Just shorted it at a white or something. And then enough to nuke. Could have done a MacGiant, just done a by 3 or something. Thought about that.
Mhm.
Decided to do absolute wipe KC at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, no, other than that, I mean, you were first underground. I guess the only question would be going underground, you have a tower key in your hand. So we talked about this on the stream about, do you gun the pan? You know, the tower key is an objective. So I mean, there's no real wrong answer to that one. Was there ever a line of doing dwarf, if for nothing else, to make Radia actually functional? Was that like ever in your mind?
It was. I'd have almost considered before Dwarf.
Okay.
You know me.
We listened to Fleury, and Fleury gave his explanation as, you know, do something Joe doesn't, which, you know, yes, that's how it played out. Fleury also pulled Leviathan out of Evelyn. So didn't have a ton of incentive to do it, whereas your Radia was, well, Radia.
I had other people in the team. Like my vanilla agility crystal sword Edward.
Uh-huh.
There's a reason I actually do think vanilla agility is a great way to make Cecil not your. I do not care at all, and I will not take Cecil's short of like Power Crystal Avenger, maybe in vanilla agility, because it's just when your anchor is your primary Zerker, it's real rough.
Yeah.
Speed. You just bleed seconds every swing. It's like 5 seconds or 10 seconds for every time I have to just sit there for Zerker.
Yeah. Edward's a rough hero on Navigate. And, I mean, to your point, you did it very well. You know, it just came down to routing and, you know, who did what when. And, you know, unfortunately, you didn't get this one. But how many more do you have in your group? Three?
Three more races. Just need to win at least 2 to have a decent shot at brackets.
Yeah.
Winning all 3 gives me guaranteed spot.
There you go. All right,
I can't face
Tybalt, or
again.
should we let Joe get out of here? Okay, we probably lost Tybalt. That's fine. He's speechless. Joe, go enjoy the rest of your Friday.
No, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here. My mic got muted. It's fine.
Okay, Elvin. Oh, my microphone's muted.
No, I don't have anything else for Joe.
All right, Joe, get out of here. GG's once again.
Thank you. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope
We
it
did. We had
looked
a great
close
time.
until it didn't. You know how the seeds are. They're close until you're like, oh.
Until they're not. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we know exactly how that plays out.
I was hoping for pass from, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I was honestly kind of hoping to. It would have gotten interesting in a hurry. So sadly, not to be this time, but that's all right.
Thanks for the comms. It will be a fun watch. Always happy to enjoy these, and yeah, have a good night, everyone.
All right, take care, Joe. There you go, everyone. That's another one in the books. Fleury, the victor. Joe, 1-1. I still wouldn't want to face Joe.
Neither would I.
No, it's
Same with
just
Fleury,
so
no.
random and off the wall, and he makes it work. Just not
Yeah.
this time. That's all right. That's all right. I'd say we have more, but it's late. Nothing really going on tonight. So yeah, first match tomorrow is what?
It's
2 p.m.
Boney,
Eastern?
Yeah, 2 p.m. Eastern. It's Boney C versus Cecil or
2?
C2. Yep.
Yeah, Cecil
Back
2 over on
on
Free Enterprise.
Yep.
Yeah, on the flagship. So
Yep. Then
yeah, we got another
have
day of
it-
racing tomorrow. Anything else we need to promote?
I mean, we've got a couple more races besides just Cecil 2. We've got White Dragon
Yeah.
Matic going on tomorrow at 3 Eastern, and then back again later in the night at 9 Eastern. We have our restreamer Scar and Douche fighting it back on Free Enterprise.
That's gonna be fun. I believe in
So-
Scar. No, really, I do.
It's good. That's all we have for you tonight. Be sure to
Get
follow
outta
the
here.
runners, restreamers. Have a good night.
Yeah. You know what? Time out before we learn. I never got to push the button.
Oh,
I should have.
you should. Maybe next
You're out
time.
of your mind, Wang. God bless you.
There you go. Good night, everyone.